What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we are opening the Ursula's Return starter decks from, what's the new Lorcana set, isn't it? The new Disney Lorcana set is coming soon. It is coming out, well, depends where you are. If you're talking about local game stores, you're talking next Friday, just under 2 weeks, that is the 17th. If we're talking wide release, then it is 2 weeks later on the 31st of May. But the lovely folks at Ravensburger have gone and sent me the starter decks early, and they've even got little notes on just to kind of basically say I'm special, and that's lovely. So shout out to Ravensburger, who have been very nice to me lately. They gave me a couple of reveals from the set. They took me to that set championship in London. So yeah. Shout out to Ravensburger for being cool. So we're going to start off with the Encanto starter deck. That is a cool thing. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I opened this a second ago and then I had to restart the video. Sorry about that. The reason is there's no booster pack in here. I'm assuming because it is a press sample. And obviously there are unrevealed cards. So by putting booster packs into the world, that could, that could cause some issues by revealing cards a bit too early. But we do get our counters and we do get our quick start guide to show us how to play the game. And just to confirm, you do get a booster pack in set 4 starter decks. They've not taken that out. You do get a booster pack with 12 randomized cards. But like I say, if anyone, and I know there's going to be some people watching this being like, Wassy, why aren't you opening a booster pack? I believe that is the reason. I don't know. I will check with Ravensburger, but that seems like a sensible suggestion. So no booster pack for me, but I do get the starter deck, and it's off to the side because, like I say, I opened it a minute ago and then had to restart the video because I was lying to everyone. Yeah, I'm a little bit excited about this. I like Encanto. My kids like Encanto. I showed the boxes to my daughter when they arrived, and she got very excited about the Encanto, and then she noticed Anna. Is that Anna from the movie? Anna doesn't have a sword in the movie. Let me tell you about Lorcana, Daisy. She did not care about Hercules, but we haven't watched that film yet, so I think we can forgive her. Now, these starter decks, Lorcana starter decks, they are not essential, and I don't mean that as a bad thing. I actually love the way Ravensburger have done this. There are no exclusive cards in the starter deck. When they are essential, but it also means they become a real pain because everyone buys them out. What you do get is 2 guaranteed holos and a booster pack, so you don't have to buy the starter deck to get exclusive cards, which I know a lot of people don't enjoy in other games, but you do get 2 guaranteed holos and a booster pack, which gives you a good reason to buy the deck. So, you got your Mirabelle. This is your super rare, this is your holo. You get 1 holo from each colour in the deck. Oh, no. You get more than that. Oh, yes, okay, yes. There's your Bruno, which is your other holo. Sorry, I'm away with the birds for a second here. My apologies. So there's your Bruno. Then you got your Agustin Madrigal. Now, most of these cards have been previously revealed, but there are a couple in here which apparently haven't. So as we go through, I'm going to try and make sure they're on the screen nice and clearly so that you can see. Ariel with Singer 7, incidentally, great card. So we got 3 copies of is that 3 copies of Felix there? 2 copies of Felix. Yep. We got Julieta. Lets you remove damage and draw cards, which is pretty good. We got a second copy of that one. Now I adore the art on this Mickey Mouse, leader of the band. It's got support, and when you play, you get to give someone else support, but the artwork on this Mickey makes me very, very happy. We got 2 copies of that. We got Sebastian, a 2 cost with Singer 4. Seems alright to me. And we've got 2 copies of that. We've got Mirabelle, who also has support, which, you know, watch the movie. It's incredibly appropriate. We've got Camillo, and you get to either give somebody an extra law when they quest this turn, or this character gets Challenger +2, which is pretty good. We got another copy of Mirabelle there, and another copy of Mirabelle. We've got Roly, Hungry Pup. Now this is a set 3 card. Up till now they've all been set 4 cards. But remember with the starter decks, the whole point is you're trying to make a viable deck. You're trying to make a deck which is going to work. So sometimes you bring in older cards from older sets. So we've got Roly from set 3 and a second copy of that one. We got Prince Eric. That is a new card. 3 cost with Bodyguard. Been playing a lot of Prince Eric on Speedstorm during the what do you call it? The Little Mermaid. There we go, Little Mermaid season. We've got Stitch, Just a 2 cost with decent stats, honestly, and wonderful artwork, and a second copy there, and a third copy there. Heal what has been hurt. Remove the 3 damage and draw a card, but again, that's a set 3 card. Get another copy of that. Healing Glow, which is actually a first chapter card, and a second copy. Look at this family. Now, this is a great card. This is one of the new Sing Together cards. Sing Together 7, so you rest any number of characters of a combined cost of 7 or less, and then look at the top 5 cards of your deck, find 2 characters, put them in your hand. We've got Lost in the Woods. That is another song, another new song, and, you know, you get +2 strength until the start of your next turn. We've got Antonio Madrigal. 3 cost, decent stats. Also, very lovely artwork. Oh, another one of those. We got Elsa. Now, this is again set 1 Elsa, so it's a card we're all very familiar with. 2 more copies of that, which I definitely didn't just throw across the room. We got Camilo Madrigal. That's the same one we saw a minute ago. We got Dolores. 4 cost, Conquest for 2 is all right. Second copy of that. We got Hey Hey. Now, it is set 2 Hey Hey, but can you really have enough Hey Hey in your life? I would say no. Also goes back to your hand when banished. Second copy of that. We got Isabella, who is a rare. Evasive, and if no one else has quested, you get +3 when you quest. But if you quest, no one else can quest. I.e., you get 4, but you're the only one who's allowed to quest. We got Louisa Madrigal with Rush, and a second copy of Louisa. We got Marshmallow. Yeah, Marshmallow got another card. +1 strength for each card in your hand. Second copy of that. Third copy of that. We've got Pepper Madrigal. When you play, you can exert an opposing character, and they don't start at the next... They don't ready at the start of their next turn. There we go. Unless they're at a location. That's a rare as well. We've got the Queen, but this is a set 3 card we should be familiar with by now. We've got TikTok, who's got Evasive, and quite a lot of willpower, frankly. Second copy of TikTok. We've got Poor Unfortunate Souls. Returns an item or location for cost of 2 or less to the player's hand. And we've got Casa Madrigal. That just you gain a law at the start of your turn. Second copy of that. Third copy of that. So that is that starter deck. You've got Bruno and Mirabelle as your holos. And then you've got all the other cards I just went and showed you here. I believe, like I say, most of those have been, I think maybe all of those were previously revealed, but there are a couple of unrevealed cards in the other deck, which I'm going to go ahead and assume this is your Steel Sapphire, your Anna and Hercules deck, and I'm going to go ahead and assume there probably isn't a booster pack in here either, which, you know what, as I said, perfectly understandable, makes perfect sense. Look, I'm not the only one who's desperate to start cracking packs of Ursula's Return, okay? And we got the same quick start guide, encounters, and the stuff I showed you before, we have that as well. But yeah, no booster pack because it is a press sample. Very important. So, now this one does have some cards in that have not yet been seen, which is rather lovely. Plus an Anna card I'm going to have to keep away from my daughter, or she will steal it, because she apparently thinks that Anna looks cool as a warrior, which I'm going to be honest with you, or a knight. Don't blame her. So you've got your super rare Anna, True-Hearted, that is one of your holos. And whenever you quest your other heroes, quest for 1 more this turn. Pretty gosh darn good if you ask me. And then you got Hercules as your other. Bodyguard, resist +1, quest for 2. Makes me want to replay the Hercules game on PS1. That was a really good game from what I remember. Okay. Now, we got Anna here. Born ready. If you have another hero character in play, you quest for 2, which is pretty good. Means it's a nice low-cost option, but not on, like, turn 2. 3 copies of that one. We got Basil of Baker Street. Now, it is a set 2 card, so it's one with which you should be familiar at this point. We've got Aurora Regal Princess, who I believe this is until these started getting out there. No, this one was shown off before. I'm lying to you, but it's a 2 cost quest for 2. It's really nice. I like this one. And Aurora's got some good cards you can, throw on top of here. 3 copies of that one. Now this Aurora, here we go. This one is unrevealed so far. 2 cost, although it has, I'm not the only person showing off these starter decks. Obviously other people showing them off are also showing this card. But we got Ward, 2 cost, not a bad card at all. And you get 3 copies of that. Transformed Chef, 4 cost, quest for 2. When you play this character, remove up to 2 damage from chosen character. Not too bad. That's one that got shown off in a different language. We got Flounder, quest for 2, got support. If you've got a character named Arian in play, you play 1 less to play this character. In an aerial deck, it's actually kind of legit. I like Flounder. We got Pascal, who I believe is another card that was unrevealed until the starter decks got out there. When you play this character, look at the top 3 cards, put them back in any order. Good for making sure you know what's coming. A couple copies of that. Prince Philip, that was shown off by our friends at Tabletop Gaming. I went for that magazine. It's a cool magazine. It's got support, and when one of your characters is chosen for support, they gain resist +1, plus a quest for 2. Not an exciting character, but a pretty cool card. Mickey Mouse Detective is a first chapter card. We've got a couple copies of that, but we've seen that before. Rapunzel is a 5 cost at quest for free, but if you've got Pascal in play, you gain Ward, which is frankly pretty gosh darn cool. We got Sisu. Now I believe this was another one that was unrevealed before the starter decks got out there. It's a 6 cost with 6 strength, 6 willpower, and quest for 2. Watch Raya and the Last Dragon if you haven't. Great film. Big fan of that film. Dig a Little Deeper, Sing Together 8. That means both the starter decks have a Sing Together card. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck, put 2 in your hand, put the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. We've got Seldom All They Seem. Just a song that gives you +3 strength. Lovely artwork though. Got a couple copies of that. Aladdin, Resolute Swordsman. It's a 1 cost. It's a decent 1 cost in steel, frankly. I've been playing a bunch of steel lately. I might put this Aladdin in my deck. I quite like it. Now, this was the other card, I believe, that wasn't revealed prior to the starter deck. I Want More. When you play a song, you may draw a card and then choose and discard a card. There we go. Simple as that. It's not bad, honestly. Not bad. Steel's got a bunch of draw 1, discard 1, but this is when you do it with songs. And look, Ariel likes singing. It's kind of her thing. 3 copies of that. We've got Kidda, but again, that's a set 3 card, so we should be familiar with that. And a 2nd copy, and a 3rd copy. We've got Li Shang. It's a 5 cost at quest for 2, and it's got 5/5 stat line. It's not terrible. Not terribly exciting, but it's alright. We got Ling. Hero characters gain +1 strength. It's not a great 3 cost, but it boosts all of your other heroes, so it's good if you've got other heroes down. Mickey Mouse Standard Bearer. It's a 2 cost, but when you play this character, you give somebody Challenger +2 this turn. Not too bad. Another card I hadn't previously seen in English. We've got Robin Hood. It's a set 3 card. Good card. I've played this in steel, honestly. It's a good 1 cost. We've got Mulan, which is a 4 cost. It's got good willpower, I'll give you that. It's not a card I'm looking to put in a deck anytime soon. We've got... I don't know how to pronounce this dude's name. It's been too long since I watched Hercules. Philoctetes? Maybe that? I don't know. What I can tell you is, your hero characters all gain Challenger +1, and when you play a hero, you gain 1 lore. Hero decks, someone let me know if you're having any luck testing those. They are a bit legit. One Last Hope gives resist +2, but if it's a hero character, they can also challenge ready characters this turn. Again, hero deck, legit. Smash, it's a set 1 card. We've seen it before. Imperial Bow, you tap it, or exert it, and then you pay 1, and you give Challenger +2 and evasive to a hero character. Again, hero deck's absolutely legit. This starter deck out of the box loves its heroes. And then you got Phoebes as well. During your turn, whenever a character banishes another character in a challenge while here, they gain 2 lore. And then just a couple more copies of that. So there we go. Those are your starter decks. Every card in the starter deck. We've shown them off. We've had a quick chat. And now it's over to you guys. What do you think? Oh, actually, one more shout out to Ravensburger for sending these out to me. That was really cool of them. I'm delighted. Ravensburger are very nice. So yeah, shout out to them and shout out to you guys for watching. And yeah, let me know what you think. Are you excited by these starter decks? Which of the two do you think looks better? Let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then the usual deal, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wossy Plays. Bye.